Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Relix. Today we're just going to do a quick review of the LA Kings game last night. I was a little too tired to do a video, but I'm doing it this morning. Kings won 5-1, getting their first regular season win on the 2023-24 season. Record is now 1-1-1. It's a little unfortunate that this is the way the Kings have started, but to get the first win on a road game, it's actually a good sign, because goes to show that the Kings can play on the road, and hopefully going forward, if that's a sign of things to come, then we can see that the Kings can win some road games and hopefully fix things at home. But going into the game, the Jets, both teams, both the Kings and the Jets, they both don't look so good. The Jets got a win, but it was I think it was a 4-3. I can't remember exactly. No. It was a 5-4 win. Hellebuck, their goalie, has given up 4 goals against every single game this far. In the first 3 games now, including our game, and that just doesn't look good for the Jets. So I knew that coming into this game, that the Jets weren't going to be the best team, but I was expecting a low scoring amongst both sides. But good thing is the Kings. They scored 5 goals. So it just goes to show that with some chemistry, we can score goals. So now that we've been working it up to that point, Kaliyev came back, and he played with Doughty and Moore, slotted right in perfectly. He's done that before in the past, in previous seasons. And so it wasn't, it was a no-brainer that he would be able to contribute as soon as he gets right back in the lineup. Not to mention that as he's getting older, he should be more experienced. He should know how the King system works. Therefore, even though he missed games, he should be able to jump right back in and contribute on the offense, which he did. I'm not going to go over everything. It's just going to be a quick one. But I do want to make a shout out to Moore as the best player in the lineup this game. He not only got the second goal of the game, but he showed that he had some hustle. And right before he scored, I was like, man, Moore needs to show up and do more for the Kings. And just as I asked, he did. He scored the goal with a good forecheck with Doughty and Kaliyev. But it's the way that he got the goal that impressed me a lot. And Jim Fox also broke it down on Bally Sports. And basically, hard forecheck, more down low behind the net, and then the moment that it moved around to the corner where Doughty is, he saw that if that's the case, Doughty's there battling, Kaliyev's up the boards even more. Moore's next job is to go to the front of the net, if anything, be ready to support defensively, back check, which was a great sign. He literally started, hustling. He started sprinting right back to the center of the ice. The moment that Doughty got possession of the puck again, and he was ready to pass it, Moore did like a quick stop right in the middle of the offensive zone, and he turned around fast enough before the Jets could, and once Doughty made a backhand pass to him, it was a goal. So that was a really good play. Honestly, it's the little things that matter. In live play, it doesn't look like it's much, but it was a huge play. It was a huge breakdown. Moore was definitely the player of the game. In fact, Doughty's line was the line of the game, in my opinion. It's funny because I've been hounding them a lot, especially during the preseason and going to the first 2 games. So to see that line finally clicked and they can get some points was a good sign. Obviously, the biggest thing that caused the Doughty line to not do so good so far is because Arvidsson got injured. But, Kaliyev coming in, I think, is a good thing. And hopefully those 3 continue to do really good together. We definitely need all the lines to roll, efficiently. Unfortunately, the 4th line was probably the worst line. They didn't really get too much to show off today, or this game. I know Lizotte and Lewis both got single-digit numbers. Not sure about Grundstrom, I can't remember. But overall, they didn't have as much ice time. They didn't have time to shine. So unfortunately, that's just the way it is. But in a 5-1 win, honestly, you can't say anyone did bad. Honestly, it was a really big team effort. A little sloppy, though. Power play still needs work. Honestly, the first unit sucks. Again, I keep saying it. You can't have all left-handed people, on the first unit, except for Doughty. You need at least one other right-handed person. And when you're playing all left, we all know who's going to be the shooter. It's going to be Fiala or Kempe. Whoever's in the right face-off dot, that's the shooter. Like, it's just like the most obvious thing. But going into the first goal of the game for the Kings, Pierre-Luc Dubois got the first goal. His first goal as a King going against the Jets, his former team. And it just came off at the end of a power play, but at the same time, they weren't utilizing that power play unit efficiently. It went to the point where Dubois and Kopitar had to crash the net and pick up a rebound, and that's what happened. That's how Dubois got his first goal. I've been saying it all the time. That's why the second unit is better. You gotta crash the net. You gotta get shots on goal. Pick up the rebounds and put it in. And even though it came at the end of the power play where it wouldn't count, that's what happened. Kopitar and Dubois, two big bodies in front of the net, picking up the loose change and scoring the goal. So, if the first unit can do more of that, I'll be a lot happier. I wouldn't mind if they're all left-handed. But the fact that they are all left-handed, the first unit is always looking for the perfect shot, and we know who's going to be the shooter. It's going to be Fiala or Kempe. Like, if any teams watch the Kings power play footage, they would know. We like to do the drop pass. Heck, we do the double drop pass, right? Kempe or Fiala is the one who brings it in. And what happens? They always set up in the right face-off dot. They'll take the shot. And honestly, our PK or our power play is pretty useless if everyone knows the exact same thing. So the first unit needs to change it up. Either replace people, so we have at least another right-handed person for an opposite side one-timer, or we, change up the shooter. Maybe have Kopi do it. I said during my player reviews that Kopitar was a really good power play shooter when he was in that side, in which that would fool the opponents because everyone's trying to look for Fiala or Kempe to shoot. I don't know, it's just my thoughts though. But overall, it was a really good game. Some big hits, big fights, here and there. But, overall, it was a really good, well-played game by the Kings. Sloppy in the first, but, as the game went on, they got a little bit better. And I think, even though we won, there's still a lot of things to clean up. There's a lot of things to fix. It is a Jets team that is struggling right now, so it's not like it's the biggest win, but, we'll take the win regardless, and let's celebrate. Look, we're in the wild card. We're in the not the wild card spot. We're in the third place in the Pacific with the 1-1-1 record. Oh my goodness. So, just to throw it out there, the Western Conference is kind of a wishy-washy right now, especially the Pacific Division. Not a lot of wins. Kraken have lost. They haven't won. They actually lost 3 regulations and 1 overtime. Sharks have lost. The Oilers are losing. It's not pretty. The Western Conference is kind of suffering, but it's still early. 3 games in now for us. It's still early, but we'll see what happens going down the line. As far as any last thoughts, overall the team played good, and I think we're in a good spot. Without Arvidsson, I think we're okay. All lines look okay. Defense looks fine. I thought Spence played a really good game. He went at one point. Roy, Gavrikov, and Englund were all in the box, and Doughty, Spence, and Anderson all had to play the extra minutes. I thought they played a really good D, and I thought overall the defense was actually a lot better. But obviously some errors here and there, but a really solid game, solid performance by everybody. And hopefully that continues going forward, especially since we're still on the road. We're going to Minnesota next, so hopefully, this wasn't just a blunder and it's just a 5-1 win that Kings got because the Jets are struggling. Hopefully we can keep the momentum going and keep the goal scoring going. Hopefully we can continue to play defense as well, because 1 goal against, it's amazing. It really is. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say for here. This game was a good one, but again, could have been better. Yeah, could have been better than a 5-1 win, right? But yeah, all lines need to be rolling. All lines need to be efficient. To say that the Doughty line was the only one that could really score is an understatement. So, yeah, all lines, all 4 lines. Even if your 4th line doesn't score, we need all 4 lines to roll efficiently, and maybe have other lines score than just the Doughty line. That was just a little disappointing to see. Again, Fiala and Dubois are just not scoring enough for what they're paid to do. So I want to see more from them. I want to see more from Byfield. He was kind of invisible this game, but again, I have been praising him. So every missed game here or there is okay. So, but yeah, Kempe, Fiala, Dubois, they need to score more goals. They need to help out the team, especially in the games where we are losing. So hopefully they can tally on more going forward. But for now, that's all I have. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the like button if you guys did. Comment down below what you guys thought. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So we'll continue the next one in Minnesota and on Thursday. And we'll see what happens going forward. Hopefully the Kings keep winning. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.